Hey guys, what's going up? What's going on there? I couldn't come up with a title for my video, so I just put "Hey." That's weird. I'm very intelligent, but I have a hard time coming up with titles for my videos for some. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a lot of stuff today. This coronavirus stuff. I don't know what to say about it. I'm not a doctor or anything. But it's very scary, and I don't know. I know not all of my followers believe in God, but some of my followers are New Agers and stuff, and but that's just pray, meditate, or just think positive thoughts, and I think we'll get through this coronavirus stuff. I don't know enough about it right now to really say anything about it. I mean, and it's very scary and everything, and even some of my relatives that don't get into all this wild conspiracy theory stuff are like, "What the hell's going on?" They always thought I was kind of strange because of my wild stuff, but now they don't think I'm so crazy anymore. And anyway, just pray and keep positive thoughts, and I believe we'll be all right. So far, I mean, I don't know enough about it right now, and I'm not a doctor or anything. So, the only thing I heard is that I heard that maybe Lysol can kill the coronavirus. You have to look on the back of the can; it will say human coronavirus on the back of it. I don't know if that's true or not. And then I've also heard somebody say that maybe you can take colloidal silver. You can buy it at any shop where they sell vitamins, any place where they sell vitamins, colloidal silver can help kill infections in your body. That's the only thing I've heard about, that might help with this situation. And anyway, let's go on to another topic now. The other thing I wanted to talk about is chemtrails. Well, I don't think you can really see it on my little laptop. I'm broadcasting live on my old laptop, but this is my new laptop. But anyway, I don't think you can really see it. It's a picture of some chemtrails that I took in New Orleans, and a lot of us, what chemtrails are. Well, conspiracy theorists call it chemtrails, but it's really called geoengineering. And if you look up the Council on Foreign Relations, Google Council on Foreign Relations, geoengineering, and it will come up and everything. And anyway, this stuff is for real. It's no joke, and it's pretty awful what they're doing. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is, remember my last video, I was talking about pre-crime, the pre-crime program. It's also known as predictive policing, and a lot of Trump supporters, and I want to say, I don't really care about any politicians personally. I didn't vote for Hillary Clinton or Trump, I don't really consider myself liberal or conservative, or I really don't, I don't really follow politicians, but anyway, a lot of Trump supporters think Trump is just a wonderful guy. Well, William Barr is starting this pre-crime program. William Barr, he's the Attorney General of the United States for the Trump administration. And anyway, pre-crime is pretty scary. So if they think that you might commit a crime, that they can put you under surveillance because they think you might commit a crime, because they think you might commit a crime, they can put you under surveillance, And I was talking about this. Anyway, I'll post the article. And what else did we want to go to? Oh, yeah. In New York City, an NYPD police officer killed his 8-year-old son, And I was saying this, because people don't want to talk about it, but the police officers are not a bunch of goody two-shoes like they're portrayed. Some of them are really awful people, and the media in New York City is trying to cover it up, here. But there's a NYPD police officer, like who killed his 8-year-old son. Because they always think that police officers are always goody two shoes and they never do anything wrong, and they're all so wonderful. But I disagree with that. There's a lot of corrupt police officers in America. I'm sorry. I mean, that's how I just have to say it like it is. And what else are we going to talk about? Let me go on to my next topic. Uh, I was talking about biometrics, you remember? And anyway, I found this article. It says biometric database of all adult Americans is hidden in immigration reform. I was telling y'all that I believe that they're going to create a database of everybody, not just people who are hardened criminals or something. And I was telling you how very Orwellian and how awful it is. I mean, that biometrics is like the measurements of your body. It's like facial recognition. It's your eyes. It's everything. It's very Orwellian and Big Brother. And let's see, what else were we going to talk about? Let's see. Oh yeah, I was also saying, targeted individuals, have told me that that they even use children to gang stalk targeted individuals, and anyway, I have this video of this guy who's a targeted individual. He goes under by the name of Gang Stalking Simulation on YouTube, and he videotaped these kids that were sent to him to gang stalk them. I mean, that's how evil the bad guys are, that are in the world. That's how evil they are. I mean, they're using their own children to gang stalk you. I mean, who does that? I wouldn't gang stalk anybody, but to gang stalk people with your children and your dogs, I mean, you're just an evil person. I mean, you're using dogs and children are innocent creatures created by God, and they're innocent, loving creatures, and you're using these beautiful creatures created by God, children and animals, to gang stalk somebody. You're using them for an evil purpose. And I'm sorry, but if you're doing this, there's going to be a special place in hell for you one day. I mean, that's how I feel. And let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah. You remember I was talking about mind uploading on my last video. I have an article here because people think that this is all crazy conspiracy theory stuff all the time, right? Well, I have an article that says it's a newspaper in the UK called Daily Mail. We will be uploading our entire minds to computers by 2045, with our bodies will be replaced by machines within 90 years, Google expert claims. Okay, so I was telling you that they want to do mind uploading, to computers by 2045, but a lot of targeted individuals are saying that they're already uploading our minds to computers already, that they're already doing this. They already have this technology and everything. And let's see, what else can we do? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to look for the other article. A lot of targeted individuals have gone to the United Nations, and they filed complaints with the United Nations that U.S. citizens have been tortured by the American government. Did you know that? I have an article on that I'll also post. That United Nations receives reports that U.S. citizens have been tortured. And so this is for real. And okay, and what's the next article we're going to do is let's see. I found this other article. Police have no duty to protect you. Federal court affirms yet again. Okay, because we were always told that the police are here to protect and serve. And to be honest with you, the police really don't have to protect you, according to this article. You know, they don't have any. They don't really have to protect you if they don't want to. And I remember, I live in New York City, but I remember, I was in. I grew up in New Orleans, but I live in New York City, and anyway, I was in New Orleans a long time ago. This was when I was really young, in my 20s, and this guy was trying to rape me. He was trying to rape me in this suburb outside of New Orleans, and I remember the police drove by and they didn't even care while this guy was trying to rape me and everything, you know, you know. So I mean, I thought that back then. I said, the police, they really they don't really have to protect you if they don't want to, you know. I mean, according to this article. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. Uh, uh, oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to say, America is a police state. Okay. Alex Jones. I don't agree with everything that Alex Jones says. You know, I mean, I'm only using his material as a reference. I'm not a supporter of any politicians, Trump or Hillary Clinton. But Alex Jones made a good video about the police state a long time ago. You know, it's a good video to watch. I'll post that, about America is a police state, basically. You know, and see, what's the other thing? Oh, Philadelphia. Okay, I have another article. Philadelphia plans to close 23 schools, but builds $400 million prison. Okay, now isn't that crazy? Like, they have $400 million to build prisons in Philadelphia, but they're going to close 23 schools. you know. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting article. And then my last one is this girl. I think she calls herself Dylan Groves or Katie Groves. I'll post her video. She says that she was a victim of like severe child abuse. You know, I don't want to get into all the gory details. It's pretty awful. But she says she was a victim of a really awful child abuse as a kid, and she says I can't say everything because they might ban my video, but I'll post the video. It's pretty awful what they put her through, and I'll post the video. She says she was a victim of severe child abuse by some bad guys, some really bad people, and it's a good video to watch. It will show you, what the bad guys are really doing to people these days, And anyway, let's see. I have somebody on my live, Awaken World. I saw all your comments, and what does it say? I'm in the UK. Hi. Yes, they are hive mind brain interference that cause nothing. Okay, yeah, I'm reading his comments. Yeah, I see you. I just wanted to do all of this stuff, and I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm not God or Jesus or anything. I'm not a God or anything, I mean, but I'm trying to help save the world as best as I can. I'm trying to wake people up to the evil stuff that's going on in the world. That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I'm not a God or anything. I don't have a degree in rocket science or anything, but I mean, you don't need a degree in rocket science, to figure out that something is really wrong with the world right now. I mean, you don't need a degree to figure this out. But anyway, I'll post all of this stuff below, and I hope you guys are okay and be safe and everything. And thanks for listening to the video. sorry it took me so long, you know, to make a video. You know, I've just been really busy, and I've been doing a lot of stuff. You know, and I really do research stuff. Like I'm on my computer like 3 or 4 hours a day researching stuff all the time. You know, so I really do research as much as I can. You know, to figure out what's going on in the world. I really do. And thanks for listening. And all of you targeted individuals out there, hang on. I know what we're going through is really evil and very wicked, and it's just awful, man. It's just what's going on is just awful, you know. And I listened to Gang Stalking Simulation and Nappy Head Roots. They seem to be very legit targeted individuals on YouTube, you know. And anyway, what we're going through is just really evil, and you know, it's just awful what we're going through. I mean, there's no words to explain it. I mean, it's just awful, you know. Anyway, God bless everybody, and just pray for us or send us good vibes, you know, because I think we're on a mission, we're fighting against dark forces in the world, man. We really are, you know. Anyway, you guys have a good night. See you later.